welcome back to RHP. I'm your host Ronji. It's been a while since I was up in here talking to you, and I'm excited to do it today. How have you all been? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you've been well. And today I just wanted to do a quick recap of the videos that we've already done on the channel. And I have my friend Ima to ask me those questions, and so sit tight and let's just have fun together, okay? I'll start by a quick introduction. For those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Ronji, and I'm your favorite host on this channel, RONJI HEALTH PEEPS. And we like discussing matters health. We like, sharing information about health. We've done so with experts. We've done so through our own experience. And so let's just go through some of the videos that we've done and, how I feel about them, okay? Am I ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Ronji,
Yeah.
what is the most touching videos you've done?
Oh my goodness, I think there are two. The most touching videos I've done, there'll be two. Number one, I remember among my first videos that I did with Maggie Gitu, family and sex therapist, relationship, family and sex therapist. And we were talking about infant loss. That was very touching because, when we were going to do the video, I thought I was doing it for my viewers. But having lost an infant before, having lived the experience, it turned out to be more like a session to me. And so that was touching in a good way. It impacted my life positively, and I hope it does the same to the viewers and anybody who needs, to know about a loss and how to go about it, to understand how it affects their lives and that kind of stuff. Another video that was very touching is when we were, surprisingly, this was an introductory video we were doing with Dr. Alube. Dr. Henry Alube is a veteran doctor. And I asked him a question. One of the questions I asked as we were getting to know him is any memorable experience as a doctor that he has. And he said he shared a story of how he lost a patient a while ago when he was, still a young doctor. And that particular story, that particular memory made me feel good that even our providers feel the losses that they endure during their practices. It just made me feel like, okay, so doctors are humans also, and they feel our pain just like we feel it. It was about a loss of a mama who had gone to give birth, and it touched him, and so it ended up touching me as well. So those are the most touching stories I've done so far on the channel. If you haven't watched them, go ahead and watch them.
On the infant loss,
yes,
I just have a question.
Yes.
Did it help talking about it, or did it make you go back in time, like what really happened to you, or I don't know about it, but
Yes.
Do you advise people to talk about maybe if they've had infant losses,
Yes.
do you advise for them to talk? Does it help, does it make you inakufanya kama una heal ama
it is there's healing in sharing.
Okay.
Yes, when you talk to somebody about it, especially a professional, because when I had my loss, I didn't get an opportunity to speak to a therapist about it. Although I thought I was healed, and I believe I was, because healing doesn't only come from a therapist or so. But then when I talked about it with a therapist, because we did several videos on that day, one of them I was sharing my own experience with infant loss. But then when she came in as a therapist to, help me maneuver and other viewers who have had the same experience, it hit differently. It's like a healing. It's like, somebody's giving you medication for something that you really want. Okay. And so it helps. If you're going through it out there, please seek therapy, seek counseling. It does make a difference. And these I'm speaking out of experience.
Okay.
It does.
Another quick one.
Yes.
Suppose their mothers, they've had for the infant losses, you find they usually ask question that how fast can I get pregnant after I've lost my child? Or
yes. And
does it have to be fast, or do you have to wait for a long time?
There is no specific duration given.
Oh, okay.
If you had your loss, and maybe if you had your birth via CS, of course the doctors will recommend you give it about 2 years before you conceive for you to heal properly. But then there is no specific duration that's given to somebody who's had a loss. And so the sooner it happens, the better for the bereaved, because it doesn't replace the loss, but then it gives you another hope to life.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So mothers, don't be pressured that
Yes.
It has to happen like immediately.
Mm-mm.
Take your time. When
Yes.
you're ready,
Yes.
then
When you're ready, it will happen again.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your most entertaining video?
The most
done?
entertaining video I've done on the channel so far, I was sharing. One of the stories that I've shared over and over again is about my weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I decided, let me share how, my weight loss has impacted me mentally and sexually. Hiyo part ya sexually hiyo. It was so entertaining to me, and we still find it entertaining with my friends, when they listen to it. I had a lot of fun explaining how, weight loss has helped me be flexible, be, recipient to things I never used to be recipient to before when it comes to sex. And it is just a whole mess. Somewhere inside that video, I even warned people to stay away from, the sexual part. If you are my pastor, my church elder, you are my boss, don't listen to the sexual part. But I don't know. I've never had conversations with them. I hope they didn't listen to it.
It's healthy.
But it was beautiful, yes.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Actually, that was my favorite as well, and the most entertaining again.
Yes.
That one for hemorrhoids.
Oh, yes. How can I forget the one?
Kutembea kama bata.
Oh my goodness. Guys, don't suffer out of hemorrhoids.
Pile.
There is, yes, they're called piles. Yes. There is, yes, there's pilego.
Oh, pile.
It helps with that. Yeah, we had a lot of fun shooting that. And we did it with Emma, my friend. Today, she doesn't want to appear on the video, but we had lots of fun doing that video.
Oh.
And thank you so much.
Karibu sana.
Yes.
Yeah. What was the most educative video?
Oh. All the videos that I share in this channel are educative, but just to highlight, because this was like a warning, and I wish people watch it more. There's a video we did with Dr. Swani, the gynecologist, and we touched on early signs of cancer. And when we talk about, we talked about any bleeding that is abnormal, that could be an indicator of things not being well, and could be an indicator of early signs of cancer. I wish that video is watched by a lot of ladies, and I wish they share information to other ladies who requires to know the information, because it is very educative, it is very informative, and we are about giving out information that could be helpful to somebody. And so I find that very educative. Of course, there are so many videos that we've done that are educative. We've talked about diabetes with Dr. Alube, very educative, how you can prevent, how you can manage diabetes. We've talked about, constipation. These are lifestyle conditions and diseases that can be put away simply by adopting healthier lifestyles. And so I find all of them to be very educative. The one we've just discussed, the grief that we did with, Maggie, Gitu the therapist, that is also another educative video that, people could learn something about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The most viewed?
The most viewed video would be the one I shared about the food I consume in order to lose weight. Apparently, people are struggling with weight, and, I'm just happy they're watching it because, I'm sharing my own experience. And I always put out a disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a health expert. I'm just sharing with you what worked for me. and I hope it works for you. Let me know if you've been following, if you've been watching the videos, which one has turned out to be a great blessing to you, which one taught you something you didn't know, which one are you, working on? Are you working on your weight loss? How far have you gone? Which video motivates you the most? What are some of the things you are adapting? I would love to know. Share with us in the comment section. And let's keep it at RONJI Health Peeps. Let's continue doing health videos, and just help somebody out there. You never know who needs the information. If it reaches you, be a good person and share it. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay?
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to RONJI.
They've heard that for sure. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a blessing. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you again on another video.
Bye.
And until then, God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.